about to spill some serious tea on OMAR Gooding, the guy who always put a smile on our faces with that infectious grin and charm back in the 90s and early 2000s. Behind that charm lies a whirlwind of legal controversies, career transitions, and some wild drama, from run-ins with the law to character clashes that led to full-blown on-set feuds. OMAR's path wasn't always easy. He's proof that no matter how messy things get, you can still rise to the top. OMAR's family is no stranger to the spotlight. If you're bobbing your head right now thinking about the song Everybody Plays the Fool. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Yup, that's the one. His father, Cuba Gooding Sr., was the voice behind it. OMAR came from a family of stars, with his dad being a music legend, his mom an artist, and of course his older brother, Cuba Gooding Jr. That was him sitting in that iconic barbershop scene. Cuba was already a star when OMAR was just a kid, and with a 10-year age gap, it would have been easy for OMAR to hide in his brother's shadow. Born on October 19, 1976 in Los Angeles, OMAR was the youngest in his family, and it didn't take long for him to carve out his own path. At the tender age of 9, he auditioned for Nickelodeon's Wild and Crazy Kids. And guess what? He nailed it. Maybe it was his natural charm or maybe his comedic timing, but that role put him on the map. He was funny. He was versatile, and he had everyone, young and old, glued to their screens. His success even helped support his family, who had fallen on hard times after his dad's career hit a snag. At one point, they were even homeless, with his mom moving in with relatives, becoming the breadwinner at a young age and giving his family the stability they desperately needed. And just when you think things are finally looking up for the Gooding family, trouble knocks on OMAR's door.
Friends that grew up in Compton and whatnot, they were affiliated. They may not have been active. If you're in that element, you're in that element. We circled a block looking for a spot. And one of my friends had already gotten out. He's like, I'll wait here. So when I circled back to the front, I noticed a cop car got behind me, but I didn't think much of it. I made 2 turns, because we went all the way around. Right turn, right turn, right turn. Every time I turned the block, it seemed like another cop car got behind it. True story. So we close the door, we drive maybe 2-3 feet, and boom, the sirens go off. Driver, pull over, turn the engine off, throw the keys out. And
this was a huge blow to his reputation. OMAR was put on 18 months probation.
You had to go show up at the set and I guess apologize to everybody?
Yeah, thank God I did. It saved my job, saved my career. Who knows what would have happened? But luckily, Mark Curry heard about it and he called me over to his house and he said, man, yeah, you got to apologize. You got to man up for this and stand up. I'll go to bat for you because I like you, but you got to do your parts. Like Monday when I showed up for the table read, like right before it started. And I was like, can I have your attention for a second? And the whole place stopped, like, go on. And yes, I stood up and apologized for embarrassing everyone. It'll never happen again. Terrible judgment, this and that.
The drama didn't stop there. He finds himself in trouble with the law again. This time, he was arrested for driving under the influence in 2013. He failed the sobriety test, and once again, the fans were shocked. The critics were ruthless, and for a while, it seemed like OMAR's career was about to nosedive for good. Transitioning from a child star to an adult actor is tough. OMAR was about to find out just how tough when he landed a role in Baby Boy. Remember him as Sweet Pea? The shift from Nickelodeon star to serious actor wasn't exactly smooth sailing. Before filming even started, OMAR got himself involved in a gang fight.
They just surrounded us and then separated us. And they started throwing bottles. So I remember a bottle came flying my way and I ducked all the way to the floor to duck it. And I stood up like, you know, what's happening? Somebody come up. I'm not just going to charge a bunch of guys. And then I hear, oh my God, I got him. And I look over, my best friend's on the floor, motionless.
He took that same raw energy and channeled it into his performance in Baby Boy, turning it into one of the most iconic roles in Black cinema. The movie was a hit, and OMAR was finally being recognized as a serious actor. But of course, it couldn't just end there. The drama followed him to the set of Baby Boy. It's been reported that tensions ran high between OMAR and co-star Ving Rhames. The two allegedly had not 1, not 2, but 3 altercations during filming.
In the rehearsals, yeah. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't say 3. It was because you don't touch a man too fucking much, dude. I was mad as hell. So I felt like I got the better of him the first time. And the second time, he was just like, all right, man, enough is enough.
Word on the street is that these fights stemmed from some kind of on-set interaction. If you thought the tension between OMAR and Ving was bad, just wait until you hear about his beef with Tyrese. Now, Tyrese is known for being a bit of a diva. No shade, just facts. And he wanted to bond with OMAR before filming started. So what did he do?
What happened when we actually stood off face to face and yelled at each other about it between me and Tyrese was because he wanted somebody to really, he's like, man, this is my first role. This is my thing. Would you come over to my house and just hang out, stay a couple nights? Like, let's, build this bond of friendship and this and that. And I kind of looked at him like, no, I see you on set. Like, I don't do all that. Like, that's just how I was. Like, we can hang out when we're on set, but no. And he took offense to that.
Thus began a beef that, to this day, has never been resolved. And let's be real, who can blame OMAR for wanting to keep his distance? Some people just don't vibe like that, and that's okay. But Tyrese, he wasn't okay with it, and the tension was palpable on set. In 2018, OMAR found himself in yet another scandal. This time, it wasn't about the law, but about his mouth. While waiting for a pizza at a food court in Las Vegas, Omar got into it with another man and was caught on tape hurling homophobic slurs. According to reports, the man called Omar out for being rude to a restaurant employee. When security showed up, things calmed down, but the damage was done. Omar later apologized. Let's not forget Omar's strained bond with his famous brother, Cuba Gooding Jr. While the two have had their moments of being cool, the 10-year age gap and their vastly different personalities led to some distance between them. Cuba was already a Hollywood A-lister when Omar was still finding his footing, and the dynamic between them wasn't always smooth.
It goes back to the age difference. My mom would call me like, call your brother. I'm like, why? He's not going to listen to what I say. I'm the little baby brother in his eyes. I could be 37, 47, or 57. I'm still the baby brother.
After their father passed away in 2017, it took 5 long years before Omar and Cuba talked about it. Omar managed to keep his career alive. He's been starring in the sitcom Family Time since 2012, playing Tony Stallworth, and the show's still going strong. Beyond acting, Omar's got a big heart, too. He's a philanthropist, too, collaborating with the One Step Closer Foundation to raise funds for cerebral palsy research. He's not just out here causing drama, he's actually making a difference. On the relationship front, Omar's had his share of ups and downs. He dated the gorgeous Angel Conwell for 6 years.
The girl that played my girlfriend in the movie, actually, we started dating afterwards. Angel Conwell, yeah, shout out to her. Love her to this day. She's dope. But a really good person, real sweetheart of a person.
And though they didn't end up together, there's no bad blood between them. Omar is married to the stunning Nova Mia Vogel, and the couple have 2 beautiful kids. Family means everything to him, and he's definitely a hands-on dad, which is so heartwarming to see. Let's not forget about his awards either. Omar snagged a Young Artist Award for his work on Wild and Crazy Kids and was nominated for an NAACP Image Award for his role in Barbershop. He's got the talent, the range, and the accolades to back it up. And as if that weren't enough, Omar's also dipped his toes into the world of hip-hop, going by the name Big O. He's clearly got dreams beyond acting, and word on the street is that he's planning to dive into the world of comedy next. As of 2024, Omar's still killing it at 48 years old, and his net worth is a solid $2 million. He's come a long way from the struggles of his early life, and despite all the bumps along the way, he's proof that persistence pays off.